don't know if you guys can hear me, but I'm gonna let you guys know what happened. So, oh, I was about to tell you the baby name. So, we're gonna call her, with Britt, we're gonna make up names for everybody. And the name for the baby is gonna be, it's gonna be Angie, okay? That's gonna be the baby name. Alright, so Angie was born January 18th, 2023. I was there when she was born. Such a beautiful baby girl, so beautiful. And we actually started getting her from time to time when she was like 2 months, and we'll keep her for a couple days. And yeah, we just been getting her on and off for 2 months, all the way up until she was about 6 months. So what happened was, Angie's mom, we're gonna name the mom, we're gonna say Shirley. So Angie's mom, which is my best friend, Shirley, she was staying with another lady that was kind of helping her with, you know, baby Angie or whatever. And she asked me to pick her up because there was going to be some type of party or get together at this location, and she wanted me to watch baby Angie. And I was like, okay, cool. She was like, but you know, tell the lady I'm staying with that I'm going to your house. And I was just like, well, why? You know, you've grown. And she was like, well, because she's just very overprotective of me and baby Angie. So I'm just gonna say, you know, that we're going to your house, but I need a break from the baby. And I understood, because I was like, well, you know, you got a baby. Of course, I completely understand that if you would need like a break or something. So I completely get it. So that actually happened a few times afterwards. And then she was staying away a little longer at these parties. And baby Angie was about 6 months. Shirley stayed with, you know, us for like a month, I would say, trying to get herself together. But, you know, the streets kept calling her, you know. And when a street call you, you either ignore it or you pick up. So she answered the phone and went to the streets. And then, come to find out, these parties wasn't regular parties. These parties was drug activity parties, like heavy drug activity parties. And the whole time I'm thinking she just going to get a break, you know, like a mental break, but she's going to these drug parties. So and my friend has been on and off drugs for a very long time, but I was in the mindset that she was getting better, but she wasn't. So yeah, so we got Angie when she was about 6 months. And Shirley was like, oh, you know, my family's gonna put me in rehab. You know, I'm gonna be in rehab for a very long time. You know, that I'm gonna come back and get my children. Because, you know, Angie is not her first child. Angie would technically be her 4th child, but as far as living children, her 2nd. So that's pretty much what it was. So I was like, okay, well, I'll keep Angie, you know, until you're able to get your act together. I was like, okay, cool. And then I actually wanted to see if Shirley's brother would be able to keep baby Angie before I even took the responsibility of getting baby Angie. The brother pretty much stated that he got too much going on in his life to deal with a baby. It's too much. The family talking about dropping her off at DSS, and I was just point blank. And then I was like, dropping a 6-month-old off at DSS? Like, why would you do that? No, bring that baby back to me. I'm gonna keep that baby, and we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do until she gets the help that she needs. Okay, that just blew my mind. So then we had Angie, and it's been very not difficult, just different. It's starting over, with a 6-month-old, and she was really attached to her, her mother for a very long time. So for her transitioning, being with her biological mother and then coming with us, the first couple months was hard. She was crying all the time. We had to get her on a new schedule. It was a lot, like a lot. But nobody called, nobody checked in, none of that. The brother said that he was gonna call and check on her and, do what he can, but never really checked on her at all. And then it's time for Angie to turn 1. So I'm throwing this, birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese, and I'm, inviting the brother and of course the bio mom and all this stuff, and nobody showed up. Nobody showed up on their side at all. It was mostly like Angie's sister showed up, which is my friend Shirley, her other daughter. She showed up with her caretaker who's taking care of her. And then it was my family who showed up. That was it. And then before Angie turned 1, it was difficult because Shirley haven't saw Angie since the beginning of October of last year. So she missed Halloween, she missed Thanksgiving, she missed Christmas, New Year's, her birthday, everything. Like she's on social media all the time, but never wants to come by and see her, never wants to call her. We call her all the time, and it was very difficult because we had her at 6 months, but I wasn't an authorized user to take her to the doctor at all. So that was really tricky because she had to get her shots. She had to, be taken care of properly, and it was hard. It took almost 4 months for me to actually become an authorized user and get put as an authorized user to take her to the doctor, because I was scared that I wasn't even going to be able to do that. I couldn't get in touch with Shirley at all. It's been times where baby Angie was sick. I had my goddaughter come by and she had RSV, and she gave RSV to baby Angie. Now mind you, babies with RSV 6 months and below, that can be deadly to a child. But she had RSV when she was like 10 months. So she did creep out of that window, but it was scary still. I had to take her to the doctor still. I had to take her to the hospital. And everything worked out good like it was supposed to, but it's been tough doing things without any real authorization, so we decided to just proceed and get custody of baby Angie, just because it's too much. It's like, if this baby needs any authorization for anything, the mother is nowhere to be found, doesn't care to be found, doesn't care to be a mother at all, about anything. And it sucks, it's sad, But you know, if that's the choice that she want to do, that's what she want to do. But you know, we love baby Angie. I mean, she started with us at 6 months, like I said, so she's walking, talking, you know, just learning everything with us, and we love her to death. I mean, she's a part of our family. But now there are family members coming out of the woodworks wanting to possibly take baby Angie, and then possibly trying to take the other daughter too, and saying that, oh, they've been looking for the kids and the kids need to be with family, etc., which I call BS, because I mean, Shirley's brother knew who had the kids. He knew all of this. I don't understand why now everybody's trying to pop about the woodworks and trying to take the baby, etc., like nobody's taking baby Angie, period. Because at the end of the day, Shirley had me as baby Angie's caretaker right now, and that's my baby. That is like my daughter. Like, I had her since she was 6 months. You know, I understand their family. They could come by, they can visit, they can spend time together, but the amount of work that I put in for baby Angie, I will go to war behind her, like absolute war behind her. She's my blessing. She's my blessing, because I knew I always said I wanted a little girl. I wanted a little girl, and honestly, she's our little girl, and you can't tell us different. Like, she's on us like all the time, on our hip. We walk here, she's right behind us. You know, she calls me mama. She calls my husband dada. She calls my son, you know, when we call his name Zai, she know who we're talking about. She runs to him and try to say Zai, but she can't really say it yet. But she knows everybody. She knows people's faces now. So it's like, I understand you're trying to do the right thing now, but you're not about to come and, you know, just try to take baby Angie, because Shirley's not even dead. What are you, like, you know? But they're oh so concerned. Yeah, I don't know. I'll give y'all an update with that. I do have a court date coming up. I don't want to speak on when the court date is, but I do have a court date coming up as far as what we're gonna do next with baby Angie. I pray we do get custody. Yeah, but that's pretty much, you know, to sum up. There's so much more in between, but I don't want to let too much information out, especially knowing that we have court and I have to protect, you know, baby Angie's name and protect just the whole situation right now. And if you're on my other social medias, you know, you probably already know who she is. You probably know her name, and you already know she's been around for a very long time. But yeah, so that's kind of where we're at right now. Just trying to get that, because you really need custody for a child, you know, for any child. You don't know what the situation could be, what could happen. It's just good to have that paperwork. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm just sitting out here on the balcony, enjoying the beach. And yeah, I'm gonna talk to you guys another time. Make sure that you like and subscribe, comment below for more videos. Let me know if you want to have more, you know, serious talking videos, or what kind of videos you want to have. But yeah, I'm coming back to YouTube, don't worry. Alright, you guys, until next time. Look at this, look how beautiful the ocean is. Look. So beautiful. So beautiful. Alright, y'all. Ooh, can't even see me. All right, y'all. Till next time. Bye.
I'm an icon, man. And my girl about a 10. I should fuck her in the Benz.